Welcome to the Westchester Putnam Annual Youth Summit.
We're going to introduce to the stage, next up, where's Dr. Latasha Carver? Hey, doctor. Hold on. So next up, we want to explore some of the thriving industries in our area. We don't want you just going out there and getting a job that's a dead-end job. We want you to understand what are the thriving industries in our area. And there's a lot of them in here. Ask your mentor. So so Dr. Latasha Carver will walk us through some of the booming industries in our area and shed some light on how we can connect to them. Does that support you? So as Dr. Latasha is coming to the stage, somebody shout out, what is it that you want to be? What is it that you want to be when you grow up or right now? Somebody? Entrepreneur. Come on, somebody else. Chemist, somebody else. Pediatrician, somebody else. Doctor, somebody else. Huh? Oh, come on, it's too much. I can't hear. What is this? Oh, that's a new word. No, I'm kidding. Software developer, somebody else. A teacher. The president. What else? A journalist. Ah, I love that. What else? Sports analyst. Yes, come on. I love this. Two more. Yes. A critic. Okay, football player. Yes. A chef. I love it. Let's clap for all. Yes, I'm not going to. Wait, hold on. Let's give some love in the back. Yes. FBI agent. Wonderful. Yes. We're going to connect, me and you. Okay. So let's welcome Dr. Latasha Carver to the stage. Beautiful.
Good morning, everyone. I had so much fun doing that marshmallow challenge. We actually won. I'm here to talk about career pathways. And career pathways, I hope you don't mind, I'm gonna just step down. I feel more comfortable standing. You can see me, right? So career pathways is a strategy designed by the Workforce Development Board. And its intentions is to help individuals map out career plans. So career pathways is a set of organized steps with multiple entry and exit points. And when we say multiple entry and exit points, when we deal with our consumers, everybody's not coming in on the path at the same place, and everybody's not leaving at the same time. So some of you may come into the path and want to be an RN nurse, and you might go straight through being an RN nurse. So you may enter a 4-year degree program and just do that 4-year degree program, and then once you come out with your BS in, now you're able to work as an RN nurse. Some of you may come in on the path somewhere else. You might become a licensed practical nurse first and need to work at the same time. And then once you finish doing the credentials for your LPN, you may start working immediately and then continue school to do your BSN. So there's multiple entry and exit points when we're talking about career pathways. Everybody does not have the same path. Everybody does not have the same goals. But we want everybody to have an opportunity to increase earnings and credentials and certifications. So career pathways links educational and occupational training to employment. What we focus on is intensive case management experience. We want to work with you one-on-one to find out your goals, where you want to be in life. We want to help you create this plan together. So we don't want to say, this is what you need to do to get to A, B, and C. We want to say, these are the different types of steps you can get to A, B, and C, and what's conducive to you and your lifestyle. So it's also going through all the careers. We want you to retain you. We want to follow up with you. I might use the word career connections interchangeably with career pathways, but it's the same thing. It was designed so we can promote a vibrant economy by providing you with the information you need to make informed decisions about your next step in education. So let's talk about the benefits of career connections, career pathways for you, being able to work with somebody and find out your next steps. For students, high school and college graduates, you learn how to develop a career plan. and pursue jobs with your area employer. And the career plan is normally aligned with labor market information. Labor market information is what we expect to happen in that industry. What's the increased growth? Like healthcare has an increased anticipated growth rate of almost 18% over the next 4 years. How to maximize your earning potential and limit student debt. So when we talk about career pathways, we want to talk about all avenues. So what aids are available? What's the smart choices? So after you finish your degree program or your vocational training, you don't come out with lots of student debt. Job seekers, the best handout is a hand up. So we want to help you make smart choices. Get on career fields that are actually going to take you somewhere. Align training and employment with in-demand occupations, those that anticipated high growth. And the career plan is used to benchmark your success, to see where you're at, how much further you need to go. So you can pay attention to that. And there's definitely benefits for educational institutions and career center staff. Today we want to talk a little bit about the in-demand sectors, which is healthcare, advanced manufacturing, biotechnology, and information technology. On your tables, you all should have sheets that kind of break down. Can I just? Yeah, it's these. And it's a limited view, but it has healthcare mapped out. It has a biotechnology path mapped out, an advanced manufacturing path mapped out, an information technology plan mapped out. And it's not an exhaustive list. It's just giving you an idea of the occupations in these fields, along with how many jobs are available each year, how much you get paid, what schools you can go through, and what credentials do you need, and what industries you can enter. So career pathways is all about being intentional, deliberate, focused, calculated, knowing your next step. It's about research, knowing what does it need to take for me to get there? What do I need to do so I can be an LPN? What do I need to do so I can be a nurse practitioner? What do I need to do so I can be a physical therapist? What do I need to do so I can be an engineer? It's all about mapping it, taking the time to map it out, knowing your next step, as opposed to just jumping into a college degree program or training and not having any idea. And then when you finish, you realize you don't want to do it anyway. So it's all about being intentional, being deliberate, being purposeful on your next move. It's about planning for your future. Everybody heard about planning for your future, right? It's serious. It's very serious to plan for your future because we don't want 5 years to go by and you have done absolutely nothing to get where you need to be and you're starting over at 30. There's nothing wrong with that. But if we can plan in advance, let's plan in advance. So when I talk about the career connection strategy, it's transparent, it's well-connected, it has supportive services involved, and it has multiple entry and exit points. So some people, when I meet, I had a customer, and she wanted to be an RN nurse. She was about 21. At the time, she needed to stay at home. She couldn't go away for school. She needed to support her family, so she also needed to work at the same time. So we had to decide what was the best path for her at this time, taking in her environmental factors and everything that's going on in her life. So we decided to put her in a CNA program. The CNA program was about 3 months long. After the CNA program, she got an internship. From the internship, she started working part-time. Then she moved from a CNN program to an LPN program. So she's working part-time to 20 to 30 hours a week while she's working on her LPN. Now, her next goal is after she completes her LPN to move from an LPN program into an accelerated BSN program where she'll be a registered nurse. So at the same time, she's gaining this marketable experience that'll allow her to move up the ladder as she stacks credentials. And this is her path. This may not be your path, but it's her path. So when we talk about multiple entry and exit points, I also had another customer who came in with a BSN. and she wants to move into more of a specialty. So it's about where are you at, where do you want to go, and what's going on in your life that allows you to make these moves. So what does it look like? As I mentioned and I gave you it, you can move from a home health aide to a registered nurse to medical records and health information. What are your goals? What are your dreams? What are your plans? It's all about being intentional, deliberate. So as you see, you have the healthcare direct care path mapped out before you. So if you look at the nurse practitioner, their average hourly is $59 an hour. The anticipated growth is 24%. That's between 2016 and 2020. There's 35 annual openings per year. And these numbers is just based off of Westchester and Putnam. Westchester and Putnam. So all these numbers are based off of Westchester and Putnam. So these numbers even increase when we go across the region. Institutions, Concordia, Pace. So when I'm talking about these institutions, I'm only talking about the ones really in Westchester and Putnam. But there's a large array of schools that you can go to. The requirements of BSN and registered nursing, credentials to move in, you need a specialty. What's your specialty gonna be? So you need to specialize in something. You need to be the best at what you choose to do. You need to be specialized. So there's information technology career path. There's gonna be a great workshop on coding. There's advanced manufacturing. There's biotechnology. So I just wanted to say, make sure you're intentional. Be deliberate when planning for your career. Get all the information up front so you can make a conscious decision. You can make an informed decision. Know your next step. And I'm gonna let you go now. Thank you.